Since they were domesticated thousands of years ago, dogs have lived and worked with people in so many roles that they have earned the unique nickname, man's best friend. The experience of owning a dog can vary dramatically depending on what kind of dog you have. Different dog breeds are used to herd livestock, hunt, guard homes, pull loads, and serve as guide or hearing dogs. Dogs also make great friends and good listeners. However, 4.5 million people are bitten by dogs every year. But if you know what to do and how to behave around dogs, you're much less likely to become one of them. Section 1. When to stay away. Many kids are bitten by their own dogs simply because they don't understand when to stay away. While your dog is eating a meal, chewing on a bone, taking a nap, or caring for puppies, that is not the time to pet or interact with it. Stay away, or wait for your dog to come to you. Let's review. When should you not pet your dog? That's right, when they are nursing, sleeping, or eating. Section 2. Basic dog language. You'll be safer if you learn basic dog language. Like humans, dogs communicate how they are feeling with their body stance. A dog with his body relaxed, ears perked, and tail wagging is friendly and approachable. A dog that has her head cocked to one side and a paw raised in anticipation is curious about something. It is best not to startle a dog that looks curious with sudden movements, especially if the dog doesn't know you. A dog that is leaning away from you with his tail tucked between his legs is telling you he's scared and he may bite you. A dog that stands up very tall, holds her tail very high, and barks loudly might be protecting her territory. Pay attention to when a dog looks unfriendly. Be sure to put distance between yourself and a dog that looks like it may bite you. Let's review. Should you pet a dog when her tail is raised high and she is barking? That's right. You should not approach a dog like this, as she could be guarding her territory. Section 3. Safely interacting with dogs. Learning some basics on how to interact with your dog will help you be safe with your dog in public and at home. In some instances, you may want to feed your dog treats from your hand. Your dog may accidentally bite your hand while trying to get to the treats. Remember to offer treats with your palms flat. If a dog normally nips at your fingers when you feed them, remember to present the treat with an open hand, not with your fingertips. When walking your dog in public areas, make sure that it is on a leash. Having a leash ensures some control over your dog and can prevent dog bites not only for yourself, but for other people and pets around you. There are many different types of leashes to choose from that will work best for you and your dog. It's not a good idea to roughhouse with your dog. Little dogs can get hurt, and big dogs might play too rough and hurt you. When doing activities with your dog, try playing non-aggressive games like fetch or teaching it to stay. These activities allow you to spend time with your dog without encouraging biting behavior. Let's review. When doing activities with your dog, what should you do? Yes, try playing non-aggressive games like fetch or teaching it to stay. When walking your dog in public areas, what should you do? That's right. Make sure that it is on a leash. Having a leash ensures some control over your dog. Let's review 2 common situations in which kids can be in danger of a dog bite from a strange dog. Nicole is at the park when she sees a friendly-looking dog with its owner. She really wants to pet the dog. What should she do? Approach calmly and quietly. Ask permission to pet the dog. Pet the dog on its side. Remember, most dogs don't like to be hugged around the neck, especially by people they don't know. Let's review. How should you approach petting someone else's dog? Yes, approach calmly and slowly. Ask permission and pet the dog on its side. Jamie is taking a walk when a dog off its leash comes running in her direction. What should she do? Don't run. If the dog knocks you over, roll into a ball and lie still. Ignore the dog and look at the ground. To help you remember, think about acting like a tree, folding your branches and watching your roots while you count to 60. After the dog leaves, be sure to report any stray dog to an adult. Let's review. What should you not do when you see a dog off its leash running towards you? That's right, don't run. What should you do if the dog knocks you down? That's right, roll into a ball. What if the dog doesn't knock you over? Stand like a tree and spread your roots. How long should you count? That's right, 60 seconds. What should you do after the dog leaves? Tell an adult immediately. Dogs can be wonderful friends and even a welcome member of the family. They work alongside people in their everyday lives as livestock herders, caretakers, guards, guides, and so much more. As wonderful as they are, any dog can bite. However, we learned a lot today on how to prevent you and others from being bit, such as reading their body language, knowing how to interact with your dog, and dogs that aren't yours, whether they be someone's dog in the park or a loose dog in your yard. We must treat all dogs with respect and pay attention to their body language. That way, we can all be more safe.